Yo, what's up, Amber? How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm doing great, Amber. I was messing around, checking my zones out before I went live, and my great one's here. 322 kills, and he is on the map. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Went to the wrong map. Yeah, I did hear about the haggis. I have not messed with it any, but I did hear about it. It's part of a mission, I think. So the great one fur type that I have is a stripple, whatever it is. The My favorite one that I wanted the most is the one that spawned. Yeah, I don't know, Amber. I don't know if it's an actual animal or not in game. Cody, two rares and a diamond. Nice. I got one rare. The first animal that I shot was a rare. It was a albino female. I don't have any diamonds, but uh-oh, where's he at? Oh, come on now. He was here earlier. Oh, there he is, right there. Tommy Gunn, what's up? Are you grinding Fortnite? Nice. What time am I doing? Um, I was grinding from 17:30 to midnight, but I changed it up on this rotation, on the rotation I spawned him on, and I set the time for like 3:30 a.m. What's up, Casey Joe? Casey Jable. But I set the time for like 3:30, or it might have been 4:30, something like that. I think I set it for 4:30 because they'll feed from 4:30 to like 6 or 7 also. And I came to this zone and here he was. He was here. Oh yeah, big boy, big boy. I'm gonna try to sneak in and see if I can't get a good picture of him. Tommy, I'll show you what I've got done right here. See, Chopper did a guide for a setup. He kind of robbed iBuy's stuff and tweaked it to where he wanted it at. Well, he didn't rob it, but he kind of iBuy gave him a setup that he used, and he kind of tweaked it and did some stuff different. So I took what Chopper did and tweaked it to myself to what I wanted. This is 233 kills for me, Cody. So I've got a tent here with a blind. I've got my feeder here. I didn't even go and find any zones. I just set up in good spots that I thought that I was where I had seen pigs at or wild boar at, and just went from there, or where I thought would be a good zone or a good spot. So I've got a setup here. I've got a setup here. I've got a setup here. I've got one here. He spawned right here. So I've got a setup here. I've got a setup here. A setup here. and I set up here. I play on PlayStation, Amber, PlayStation 5. I set this grind up Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon. Later in the day on Tuesday afternoon is when I set it up. I grinded for a little while Tuesday night. Um, I grinded for a little bit Monday at lunchtime. Um, and then lunchtime today I grinded. Oh no, I grinded last night on stream. I grinded a little bit at lunchtime today, and then when I logged on to get ready to go live tonight, when I came in, he was on the he was on the feeder. Oh yeah, Cody. I haven't searched I haven't searched my map for any zones as far as for wild boar. See, I don't have any drink zones or anything. I haven't really searched for zones, you know. I just Well, thank you, Tommy. I just went around to where I thought looked like a good spot and I placed my feeder, did a rotation, see what would come to it, see what was coming to it, and if it wasn't a bunch of animals coming to it, I pick it up and move it, you know. It was all trial and error, man. Um, and I absolutely did no herd management. There towards the end of the grind, I started trying to shoot the biggest animals, whether it be females or males or whatever. But the whole grind, I shot everything. Like it didn't matter, big, little, tall, short. I didn't care. I was shooting them. I don't know where he's at in this crowd here. I think he's laying down in these weeds here. But I want to get a good shot of him. Yes, I did shoot females. Shot males, females, all of them. Shot everything. Absolutely no herd management. I mean, I did try to take out as many males as I could while I was shooting. I would try to shoot the males first, and then I would pick up the females as they were running away. But for the most part, I did no herd management at all. I took males, females, all of them. Must be a little hill there. He's up behind the hill. I can't see him. I tell you what's going to be fun on this map on Scotland. Pheasants are going to be really fun on the Scotland map. They're everywhere. Pheasants are everywhere, especially up in the um, cliffs and the mountains. Oh, okay, Amber, that's no problem. Hey, I appreciate you popping in. I thank you. I'm just waiting on some more people to get here before I take the great one. But I am going to shoot him tonight. So That's a 4. He's right here somewhere. He wasn't far from that 4. There he is. Oh yeah, yeah. Not gonna lie, man. Those, because when I was setting up and stuff or searching the map, I was messing with the pheasants, and man, they kept flying over my head over and over and over again. Man, I had a good time just setting up or searching the map to start with, like the first day or first couple of days. I was just searching around on the map, and I had a really good time with it. I'm pretty sure I got my tundra ghillie suit on, crawl around in green grass. And I'm pretty sure that I had switched it, but that looks like a tundra ghillie suit here. Man, he's in these tall weeds, and I really want to get a good look at him, but he's in the tall weeds. I have not got an up close look at him. I've got to look at him from out in the stand, but I haven't got an up close look at him yet. Nothing's phasing him. He's not getting up or nothing. He's not getting up for nothing. There he is. There he goes. I want to get him out in the open so I can really see him good. Look how pretty he is, Casey. Look, Casey. Yeah, he was really the only one that I wanted to. Man, he's beautiful. He's Budamus. He is Budamus, Casey. Budamus. Man, jeez, dude. He is so pretty, Casey. Thank you, Casey. I put the work in on that one. Yeah, what's up, believers? I really did. I put the work in on him. I set this up. Thank you, Cody. I set it up Sunday afternoon. Hunted Sunday afternoon. I think when I got done hunting Sunday afternoon, I texted you, Casey, and sent you a screenshot of my counter. I had like 106 kills. Then I hunted yesterday at lunchtime. I hunted yesterday at lunchtime. I think I had like 180 something kills. And then I hunted last night. I was at two 220 maybe, two maybe 206, 220, something like that. Thank you, believers. And then I hunted a little while today at lunchtime, not long. It must have been 206. And then I only killed 5 animals when I logged in tonight, just getting ready for the stream. And I was at 230, no, was it 233 or 300 and something? Hold on just a second. 322. 322 kills is where he spawned. It was a jaw-dropping experience. I wish I would have got it on camera or on video. I didn't get it. Wasn't recording. But dude's got a pompadour too. Look at his hair, dude, Casey. He's got an old school pompadour. Looks like Chopper and his viewers just joined. What is up, Chop? Chopper raid on the Great One. Wolf. Chop raid. Thank you, Erica. What's up, guys? Make sure you smash into the like button when you guys come in. Keaton, what's up, dude? Connor. Patrick. Nobody. You hit me with the all caps again. Oh, I just got raided by Lady. Lady Legend. What's up, Lady Legend? Thank you for joining, Lady. RK Dragon. Coop. What is up, guys? Glad to have you guys in the chat tonight. You guys, I just killed the great one, Wild Boar, 322 kills. I set my grind up Sunday afternoon. Ruth, what is up? But I set my grind up Sunday afternoon. I used a guide that Chopper put out earlier last week, Lady Legend. It is an honor and a privilege to have the Lady Legend in my chat with the certified check mark beside her name, so you know it's the real deal. Thank you, lady. I appreciate you very much. You've helped me a tremendous amount on the Call to Wild journey that I've been on for the past couple of years. I really appreciate you, and I can't thank you enough for coming in. Thank you. But this is, I have to say, this Great One Wild Boar is hands down the best combination. Um, I'm so glad that this is the one that I got. I would have taken any of them, but this is really the one that I wanted. And EW so graciously allowed me to get this one. So thank you, EW. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dawson. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's some good bacon. Are you aching for some bacon? And Chopper's texting me. Oh man, so what are you guys getting into tonight, Chop? Are you and Lady um, tag teaming something? I know you guys were after the haggis. Did you guys get the haggis? Thank you, Cody. I appreciate you, man. Logan, what's up, man? Can you give me a free great one, Logan? Logan, I really don't like taking great ones from people. I like to earn them myself. But I'll tell you what, man, if you want to give away a great one, I would rather you give it to someone other than myself. Coop, thanks for the $10, brother. I appreciate you, man. But I'd rather you give it to someone else who deserves it. You know what I'm trying to say, man? It takes all the fun out of it for me for someone to give me a trophy. Um, I'd rather hunt that trophy myself. No offense or anything, but I don't feel like I earned it if it's given to me, you know? Yeah, yeah, you're more than welcome to give it away to someone on the chat, in the chat, you know? And I appreciate you for that gesture too. Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate you, bud. I got excited. A lady was in the chat, and I went to the same zone that I just killed a great one on, trying to kill something. So angry right now. Why are you angry, man? There's no place for anger. Don't worry, be happy. But I will tell you, I like the way they have Wild Boar set up. Their grind, you don't have to have herd management on their grind. You can shoot pretty much anything, and it goes. You know, Zorf. Man, I'm so happy to see you guys in here tonight. It's been a long time since I had a blown up stream, man. I really want to say thank you to Chopper and Lady for coming in and bringing you guys in with them. Hmm. Yeah, you too, Dragon. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Casey. I appreciate you. Killer Gangster, what's up, dude? Can't be whiffing in front of Casey. I mean, in front of Lady Legend. What kind of guy am I to whiff in front of Lady Legend? Brandon, good to see you, bud. Did somebody help you kill a diamond? Huh, they didn't hit none of those shots. I whiffed in front of lady. I can't believe I whiffed in front of lady. Ruth. What's up, Ruth? How you doing, girl? What's up, Sal? How you doing? Welcome into the chat. No, Zorf. I did not do herd management. I shot everything. Hey, thank you for coming in, Dawson. I appreciate you. Yo, what's up, Landon? Man, you just missed the great one, dude. You're gonna have to backtrack a little bit and see the great one. I just killed a great one boar, and I got raided by Lady Legend and Chopper. So yeah, I'm kind of on cloud nine right now. What's he doing back there? This is Scotland. Landon, it's been a minute, man. How you been, dude? Dawson, I'll probably be going live tomorrow night, around 9 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. It'll probably be closer to 9:30, because I have small children and I have to wait on them to actually go to bed and stay to bed, or else it's a little too hectic for me to try to go live. So I usually get them down by 9, and I'm able to go live by 9:30. Sometimes it works out like that, and then sometimes it doesn't work out. So, but that's what I try. That's what I try to do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch gears here. I'm gonna try to go after some pheasants, I think. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you. Are you back in Montana, laying down pipe? Nice. See you later, Tommy. Appreciate you, bud. See, I want to come up here. Ruth with 14 months. Thank you, Ruth. I appreciate you. See you later, Dawson. Thank you for coming in, man. I really appreciate you. Hey, you too, Tommy. You have a great night, brother. Hey, thanks, Alan. I actually killed the great one just a few minutes ago, bud. Let's see. So we have a great one wild boar now. Probably since the last time I saw you, we got great one wolves. Um, Jeez. You've got honey badgers. You've got, well, I don't know if they're called honey badgers, but we've got badgers. You got minks and pine martens. You got woodcocks. Um, got a new map. Got a Scotland map. Um, got a new shotgun. It's almost like an A5 Browning with slight differences to it. I haven't used it, so I don't know if it's any good or not. It's kind of hard to beat the 10 gauge Executor. I like the 10 gauge Executor myself. The worst sounding things you heard in the game? I don't know. I thought they sounded all right, man. I enjoyed them. Yeah, yeah, Landon. Now in real life, I love an A5 Browning. I love it. I love a Belgian Browning. But in the game, the 10 gauge Executor, you can't get any better than that, man. The only thing that the Cacciatore has over the 10 gauge is the ammo capacity. The Cacciatore will hold 6 shells, but the Executor only holds 4. That's the only advantage that the Cacciatore has over the 10 gauge. All right, Wolf. Thanks for coming in, bud. Appreciate you, brother. So at one point, when we had the lady and chopper raid, I'm pretty sure we got up to 158 viewers. That's a new record for the channel. I'm pretty sure that's a new record. Most I've had in the channel, I think, was the last raid Chopper did. I had 120 some head come in. So yeah, we're breaking records and killing great ones. Find what where all my pheasants are. Ringneck pheasants over here. See you later, Wolf. Have a good one, brother. Go eat some mashed potatoes and gravy on that one, huh? Now I just need that moose great one to pop. Oh, you're allowed to stay up to 12? Nice. That's awesome. That's about as far as I get as I'm allowed to stay up too. Oh, really? Your moose gave you a hard time? 5,000? Oh, that's when you're at work, Coop. Yeah, you have to stay up to 6 a.m. Yeah. Casey, you got that tough job. You got to stay up all night. I don't miss those days at all. Working in a factory and having to work those overnight shifts, I do not miss those at all. What time is it? 18:25. No wonder. I thought it was early morning. I've got it set to the wrong time. Oh, you're taking a break right now? You're still on the job site? Nice. Yeah, but sometimes those need tos kind of outweigh those want tos, don't they, Casey? Tell you what, those minks are some fast little boogers. I've had a couple run past me and I only killed one or two. They're tough. Oh, really, Landon? Yeah, you're going to have to take you a little bit of time off for the holiday then. I guess I guess she'll understand a little bit more why you do what you do whenever Santa Claus comes and when Santa Claus comes and everything is all hunky dory right with the world, you know. What's the deal with the plushies, the Nessie plushies that I keep seeing people going around finding and stuff? I know Caitlin she was on a mission looking for them or something like that. The little stuffed animal dolls or something like that. Looks like Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. How many great ones do I have? Ooh, I think I've got. Let's see, I've got a great one wild boar. I've got two great one fallows, two great one mule deer, and seven red deer great ones. So that's what, 12? 12 great ones? Yeah, somebody's got to bring home the money. Oh no, man, you're not. I wouldn't say stupid, because I mean, you're smart enough to know you got to provide for your family, you know. Hey, thanks, Raven. I appreciate you. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, Coop. Man, I was right there with you my whole life, man. I was working in a factory, working overnight shifts or whatever, whatever I had to do, man. Up until recently, the past like 6 years, well, maybe 7 or 8 years, I got out of the factory jobs and actually got into an 8 to 5, you know, and it's a lot better on my health working 8 to 5 than it was what I was doing. Ooh, he's fast. Ooh, he's fast. Oh, reload. That was a woodcock. I thought it was something else. Yep, I whiffed. Oh well. Yeah, Alan, I was greatly surprised when it popped, man. I was not expecting it. Was not expecting it at all. Oh, you don't think you want to do day shift, Casey? Oh wow, you forgot what your house looks like. Yeah, that's when you've been home. Oh, that's when you've been away from home just a little bit too long when you forget what home looks like. Are you like 99% of the people you work with? Well, hey, that goes a long way, Casey. That goes a long way. It is. That is a perk of night shift. Um, when I worked at one factory, the shift I worked, we worked 12-hour swing shifts. So we would go back and forth from day shift to night shift every 2 weeks. We would work like we would work Monday, Tuesday, be off Wednesday, Thursday, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, be off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, and then be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on that long weekend, that Monday following, we would swap from days to nights. 3 months and 12 days. Wow, wow. Yeah, I definitely don't like staying away from home like that. Donald, what's up, brother? Yeah, that shift was really hard to that was really hard to grasp and get used to. I would not trade my 8 to 5 for nothing in the world um, anymore. It's so nice to know that I can go home at 5 o'clock. Most of the time, I get off at 4 o'clock because usually I'm at work by 7:30. I'm usually at work and clocked in. So most of the time, I'm getting off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So before the time change, I have plenty of time to go hunting or doing whatever I want to do. You know. Dawson, I don't mind taking you hunting, but I don't have anything. I don't have any tied up anywhere though. ready to be shot, you know. So it would just be a hunt, and I'm on PlayStation, so um, but yeah, I don't have any tied to a pole anywhere waiting to be shot. I put in a lot of work for those great ones. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that is definitely what makes them special. So I'm betting this is a woodcock that my dog is after. Are you on PlayStation 2, Dawson? Okay. Yeah, you'll have to send me a friend request, and we'll try to get together. Yeah, he's after a woodcock. He's got the woodcock spotted too. I don't see which way the woodcock flew. Wish there was a way you could actually tell your dog what animal to go after. Like I'm wanting to go after pheasants. Tater logs, yeah, I love tater wedges, man. Tater logs are so good, especially when they're breaded. Yeah, Dawson, you can have me, bud. I don't mind. Oh, we got some red grouse out here. Potato pancakes are your favorite. Can't say that I've had potato pancakes before, but I do love hash browns. I love hash browns. Love them. Imagine hash brown pancakes. Yeah, that's kind of what I was imagining. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy anyway, so that's my jam. I love meat and potatoes. So I found a lot of birds. Well, I like hunting foxes on this map too, but I found a lot of birds and all hanging around the bottoms of these foothills and stuff in these little gullies. Meat, taters, and cheese. Yeah. Dawson, it's the same as my YouTube channel. I blast here. See it right there on the screen. No, Alan, I did not use herd management. What's your thoughts on crossbow guys in real life? Um, I don't have a problem with crossbow with people shooting crossbow. I actually shoot a crossbow. Reason being, I have a shoulder injury that I acquired a few years ago from a four-wheeler accident, and I have a lot of trouble pulling back a compound bow. With the poundage and stuff on a compound bow, I have a lot of trouble pulling it back and holding it. Um, so I had to go to a crossbow um, to do archery. Okay, Casey, be careful. But yeah, I had to go to a crossbow in order to be able to do archery hunts and stuff. So I mean, I have no problem at all with crossbow guys. Yeah, I saw it, Dawson. I'll accept it in just a few minutes, in a little bit. But I say to each his own. Some people are not as confident with a bow as they would be with a crossbow, and I get that. I'm not very confident with a bow. I can hit the target, say 8 out of 10 times, but I'm not like gonna say that I can hit a bullseye every time. I might shoot here and there and then have a flyer. Oh yeah, most definitely they are. Um, I've got a bear. Um, I forget I forget what model bear crossbow I got, but I mean it's slick, man. It's nice. I bought it off of Amazon. They got that on Amazon. But yeah, I bought mine off of Amazon, less than 200 bucks. I want to say it was like 160 or 180 on Amazon, something like that. I really want to get into some pheasants. I know there were pheasants out here. I killed some the other day. Oh yeah, yeah. I think my neighbor. What was the one you said? The raven. I think my neighbor actually has a raven, and I shot it. That thing was slick, man. It was a slick trick. Cause I was out in my backyard shooting one day after I got my crossbow, and he had just bought his crossbow. And a Merry Christmas to you too, Landon. I appreciate you, brother. And I was shooting his. I was helping him sight his in. He was having trouble sighting it in, and I was shooting it, and man, it was slick. It was slick. Mine's got a higher poundage to it and higher FPS, but his was. It was accurate, man. It was accurate. Yeah, take a bunny rabbit with a 308. Nothing odd about that. All right, Dawson, no problem, bud. Hey, thank you, Dragon. I appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me tonight. I'm just a small time guy, um, just trying to scratch it out, man. So have you guys done a whole lot of exploring on the Scotland map? If you if you do some exploring on here and you get into a good fox habitat, foxes they just pop out here on this terrain, man. I'm a big fan of the fox hunting anyway. I like hunting fox. Yo, what's up, Samuel? How's it going, buddy? Um, First day I got the map, I killed a piebald fox. Raven, what's up? Yeah, appreciate you, Dawson. Thank you. Oh, there they go on the ground right there. Anything decent? There's a level 2 male. Oh, come on. I'm just going to flush them. I'm just going to flush them. Yeah, I didn't get him, but I saw him land. Hello, comrades. Yeah, Raven, you're running just a little bit behind. I killed a great one wild boar just a little bit ago. Hey, I'd love to get into some red fox over here somewhere. It's big open terrain. I could really shoot some red fox out here. Oh, nice, nice. Riding around on your motorcycle, huh? Well, be careful on your motorcycle. Seems like you told me once that you had a bad motorcycle accident when you were younger. Yep, Christmas is coming soon. Yeah, I started feeling that last night because I was struggling with my shots a little bit last night. Well, what's up, bud? So I started getting a little bored with it, but I was glad he popped tonight, so I could be done with the grind. I'm gonna leave it set up. I'm gonna continue with it later, but I do want to tell you what I want to do. I want to go to I want to go to my med vid and work on my moose. Oh yeah, well, to each his own, Erica. Yeah, everybody's got their own traditions and um, all that good stuff. See if we can't get that moose to spawn tonight. Oh, nice, Erica. So what you should do, Erica, is while you're traveling around, you should um you should go live on the road, man. That'd be awesome. And like visit different restaurants and stuff and be like Guy Fieri. That dude's cool. I like Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri, not Fieri. Guy Fieri. Well, what are you doing right there? You're not supposed to be there. This is supposed to be a moose zone. Where's my moose? Yeah, maybe next time. Yeah. So what is the weather like in Alabama, Erica? Is it snowing? just cold. Yeah, that's the way it's been here in South Carolina. It's just been like super, super mind-numbing cold. Like it hasn't been like. Good night, Ruth. Thanks for coming in, Ruth. It hasn't been like iced up or anything. It's just been hovering right above the ice where we start forming ice and stuff. Just been hovering right above that. William, I'm playing on single player, brother. I'm only going to play for about 30 more minutes and I'm going to call it quits tonight. Oh, it's been in the teens. I'd say the lowest this guy here is probably in the 20s a couple weeks ago. Um, Here recently it's been in the 30s though. I do, Dawson. I deer hunt in real life. Actually, I do have some exciting news. I am actually fixing to do a little bit of trapping. I received some traps in the mail today that I ordered, and I'm waiting on my fox bait to come in. My fox lure. I'm fixing to start trapping some foxes and rabbits and stuff. Because I've got some huge gray foxes right here where I'm hunting at. I know I've got a breeding pair that are right here, so I'm going to trap them and I'm going to sell them to the fox pen. I know you can get close to $100 for a coyote at the fox pen. I'm not exactly sure what the fox pen or what they're buying foxes for though. But I'm sure they'd probably pay like $50 a head for a fox. And a gray fox will run better than a red fox will. Hey, thanks, Coop. I appreciate you, brother. You have a good night, and we'll see you next time, man. Gosh, I couldn't tell you the last time I played an NBA game. What the? I tell you what, I wish they would come back out with, Erica, and they may do it since they started doing the NCAA football. I wish they would do the March Madness games again, the NCAA March Madness. Those were off the chain back in the day. I really enjoyed playing March Madness. I forget what console they were on though, but it was, I want to say that was before I had a PlayStation. I want to say I was playing March Madness on Nintendo 64 maybe. But I used to, it might have been Sega Genesis. I don't know if it was Sega or not. Pretty sure they probably were on Sega at one point, but that wasn't where I was mainly playing it at. I mainly played Wayne Gretzky's hockey on Sega, like in the early 90s. Some duck noodle soup. That actually sounds pretty good, Erica. I've never had duck noodle soup before. You might have to send me that recipe. You may have to send me that recipe. I'd like to try that. Keaton, what's up, bro? 2 8 mythicals and they didn't die, man? Oh, that sucks, dude. It's tough luck, man. Tough luck. Oh, that'll be sick if they're coming out with March Madness again. I tell you what, dude, 2K's just got the NBA 2K's. It's just got too outrageous. Even Madden's okay, but the old school Maddens were a lot better. And with the NIL stuff now with college, they probably will be coming out with March Madness, and they'll probably do college baseball again and stuff now that they have the NIL deals and the players are actually getting paid and stuff. That would be that'd be sick if they came out with a NCAA baseball. I used to love NCAA baseball on PlayStation 2, man. That was my game. I played hours and hours and hours of baseball. I liked NBA. Not NBA. M MLB the Show. I liked it until they changed the format. When they changed the show format, they lost me there because I liked playing the showcase games and stuff like that to get drafted into college and all that, or get drafted and all that stuff. I enjoyed playing those games. And then the last one or the one before that, they cut out the showcase games and you got straight drafted, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the way they did that. So I've lost all zones at that lake. Don't have nothing there. Yeah, I didn't like the way they did the showcase. They cut out the showcase games. Oh yeah, Samuel. They'll probably end up pushing that back. Rockstar is notorious for missing their release dates, so they'll probably end up pushing that back. They probably won't release until like 2028 or something like that. Erica, have you tried the 375 Valgarda? That thing it's a beast. Yeah, Samuel, I don't think it'll be coming out. I don't think it'll be coming out in November of 26. I hope it does. I don't plan to play GTA. GTA is just so toxic unless I don't know. I don't know. Unless they have an adults only like lobby that you could get into and it's not as toxic as what GTA has become now. I don't think I'll be playing it unless I just play it on story mode. Because online mode, GTA 5 online is just it's too toxic for me. I don't do well with toxicity. Don't get me wrong. I love doing the missions and all that and the heists and all that good stuff when I had a couple of guys to play with that I could really depend on and stuff, but it's so hard to find a core group you could depend on that's going to be able to play when you can play. I don't know. I may give it a shot. I don't know. It all depends. I can tell you I probably won't just jump out and buy it right off the rip. I'll probably wait a little while and watch some content on it before I jump out and spend money on it because it's probably going to be close to $75, $85, $90 for the game itself by the time it comes out. Even if you can get it on PlayStation 5 at that point, because by the time I see that they're going to be releasing GTA 6, the PlayStation 6 it'll probably be out. And they're probably going to push the release date back to try to coincide with the release for the PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox console and all that good stuff. So I could see them trying to line those two releases up and do some kind of workings with that. I could just see that happening. Ethan, what's up, buddy? Um, South, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the Red Deer was not hard to set up on at all on Tiaroa. Tiaroa is probably the easiest map you're going to be able to set up something on. Um, Even with Red Deer are easy. Fallow Deer are easy as well. Because the map, if you look at the map, it's pretty much about split in half. One side of the map you're going to have Red Deer. One side of the map you're going to have your Fallow Deer. The map's not tremendously huge. Um, you can pretty much cover that map well with the 16 tents and be productive with it. Um, that's where I got all my Red Deer great ones from was off of Tiaroa, and it's also where I got all my Fallow Deer great ones as well. I really want to go after a tar, and the only thing is, I think if I set up for tar, I would want to use the feeders for the tar, but I don't think that tar are attracted to the feeders. So I really not 100% sure if they are or aren't attracted to the feeders. I need to look into that and see. because I want to go over to Tiaroa and do a tar grind. I just don't like Sundar Patan. Sundar Patan is just not for me. Yeah, the tigers were cool and all. They were all right, the jump scare and all that good stuff. But after a while, they really got annoying and became not as fun for me. I did have a viral video, grab a tiger's tail, where I snuck up and pretty much touched a tiger on his butt. But um, yeah. Oh yeah, no problem, no problem at all. Anything I can do to help you, let me know. So I will tell you, 50,000, though that is a good chunk of change, you're going to need probably twice that amount. You're going to need at least 100,000 to set it up properly. Um, I would say go, if you don't have the Australia map, I would say go on a multiplayer server and go to Australia on someone else's map, run the coast and hunt crocodiles. That's how you're going to make your money. Go and hunt crocodiles and stack your cash. Don't buy anything but ammo. Stack that cash, and then you should be, once you hit 90 to 100,000, I would say you'd have enough to actually purchase the tents and blinds or tripods or whatever you want. You're almost at $1 million in game. Nice, Erica. I'm at 5,028,286. All right, Dawson, have a good one, buddy. Thank you for coming in and hanging out for a little bit. If I could ever get this moose great one to come, I'm going to shift gears and go over and hunt wolves on Yukon. I've got a small setup over there. I think what I'm going to do for the wolf grind, I'm going to use the same strategy I used for my wild boar. I'm just going to shoot everything and go from there, but I'm not going to worry about females or males. I'm just going to shoot males and females and see where that gets me. I think I heard Chopper say with predators, it doesn't matter if you shoot the females. It doesn't affect your spawns. I think Chopper said that. I'm not 100% sure on that. So this lake, I had to do it a little strategically. I had to creep up on this zone because I have a zone over here and I have a zone here. I had to creep up with my bow, take a couple shots with the bow, and then I can shoot with the rifle across the lake and be good to go. That didn't work like I planned. I did kill the moose, but that one spooked on me. That's okay. That's alright, it's okay. He'll come back another day. This is going to be tricky to get swung around. Huh. The first one that ran by was the one I wanted to shoot, and I let him get by me. There he is. Ah, dang it, he stopped. Oh well. Let him get by me. You have an Elvis Presley jumpsuit, Samuel? That's that's sick. That's nice, man. Awesome. Oh yeah. My grandma loved Elvis too. But I'll tell you, one man my grandmama loved, Billy Ray Cyrus. When he first come out, Billy Ray Cyrus, he hung the moon to my grandmama. Oh, it was his in the 70s? Nice, Samuel. That's awesome, dude. But yeah, my grandma, she loved Billy Ray Cyrus. She thought that man hung the moon, boy. When he come out with Achy Breaky Heart, shoo, she had that thing playing on repeat. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna creep up to my stand, shoot those 3 males, and then take out the other 2 across the lake over there with my rifle. Still got 75 hanging in there watching. Let me know you guys are here in the chat. Guys are lurking. Alright, you're my first victim. Oh, I shot over him. I shot over him. That was my bad right there. Got him. Huh. Didn't get him good. Oh yeah, Wyatt. Nice. turn turn that off, Joyce. My grandma's name was Joyce too, Erica. That's weird. That's so weird. That was my mom's name. That was my grandma on my mom's side. Her name was Joyce. Wyatt, what are you grinding, man? $3,500 on tar. Whew, man, those tar are killers, man. That's one reason why I haven't jumped on a tar grind. Because they're so hard to hunt, or so hard to find them, because they don't have a drink zone. And just everybody has a long grind for them, man. Everybody. Well, answer this for me, Wyatt. Are are tar attracted to the feeders? I'm not 100% sure on that. I've heard both ways. I've heard that they are, and I've heard that they are not. So I guess have you tried hunting tar with the feeders, and were you successful, or what was the deal there? Oh, geez, I got a wolf coming. talking. That's all right. I couldn't get situated what I wanted to do. They're still right here. Come on right here. I got you now. Oh, he was fixing to get it going across that lake. He was fixing to get it. He's lucky he fell dead. He was fixing to get it. What's everybody else grinding right now? What's your kill count? And what's your goal as far as which great one are you trying to get? Combination. What combination are you trying to get? I want to hear what everybody's trying to get. You guys that are lurking in the chat, make sure you guys go and smash that like button for me. The math's not mathing. We had 185 people in here earlier, and we're only sitting on about 34 likes. So we had a lot of people that came in and apparently didn't like what they saw, so they didn't drop a like, and that's fine. But every like does help the channel out. It helps any channel out to drop a like on it, and it doesn't cost anything at all. $2,700 kills on your red deer. Your goal is to get the great one. So you don't care what combination you get, Raven? Erica? I get that. I get it. I get it. That's the way I am too. I don't really care about the combinations. I don't want to get one that looks stupid, you know, but as long as I get one, I don't care. Mossy Oak, 1,200 kills in on your grind on your boar. Oh, you want the butterscotch, the ash or the butterscotch? Okay, the one that I got earlier, the stripple, was the one that I was hoping to get. That was the one I was going for, and that's the one I got. And man, it looked so good. Whoa, bear! When bears attack. Oh, Erica, it was the easiest grind that I've ever done, and the shortest grind. I set it up Sunday afternoon, like late Sunday afternoon, probably like 3 o'clock. I killed 100. I killed 100 wild boar the first evening, um, and I ended the grind with 322 kills. But you don't herd manage them. You just shoot anything. You shoot everything you can shoot. Like, you don't have to pick and choose and be real selective with what you shoot. And the only thing is, you only have about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in game at the beginning of your afternoon feed zone, where you have daylight, and then you have to go into the darkness to hunt, and then the last couple of hours of your morning feed time, you'll have daylight. But other than that, you have to hunt them. You pretty much have to do most of your killing in the dark, and that's a little difficult for me. I have a lot of trouble seeing sometimes. So, but I did the majority of my grinding I did with the 300 mag tactical, even though it's not classed for a wild boar. I used, let's see, I used the Hanson 30-06 for some of it. Then I wasn't dropping them like I wanted to, so I switched over. I switched over to the Arzina the 300 Magnum, and hunted with it. And then yesterday I switched over to the Zarza 308 because I started getting some. Yo, what's up, Wyatt? How's it going, brother? I started getting some bigger animals to spawn, so I switched over to the 308 yesterday and did a bunch of killing with it. And then tonight I switched over to the 303 and was shooting with a 303, and that's what I killed the great one with. Yeah, it's been a long time, Wyatt. It's good to see you, brother. I mean, he showed up a little bit late. I killed the Greatone Boar just a little bit ago. Oh, that's nice. I'd like to see a picture of your bike. Yeah, thanks, Wyatt. I appreciate you, bud. Okay, Erica, that's cool. You can send it on Discord, that's fine. Must be getting close to the time change. Because I didn't have two of my zones pop in just then. Oh yeah, it's past time. It is time. It is past time. Let's change the time. Let's scoot back over here, change the time, and then try that zone again. I was wondering why those moose were trying to leave. Thought it was maybe the bear scared them, but wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, Wyatt, I've bumped it up a little bit, dude. Not where I want to be yet, but I'm well on my way. We had a lady legend and a chopper raid a little bit ago, and had a record for amount of viewers. I had 185 viewers in chat at one time. That was a record for the channel. Previously, I believe the last time I got rated by Chopper, I had like 120 viewers at one time. So Lady and Chopper, they surpassed that by about 65 viewers, so that was amazing. We still got 67 hanging out, 67 viewers hanging out, so that's good. So they're not going to come in. Alrighty then. That's cool. Your Instagram's insane. I don't do Instagram. I have a TikTok, but I don't even mess with it. I like TikTok and stuff, but I don't even go on TikTok. What's my favorite gun? So, like last week or the week before, Wyatt, I picked up the 375 Valgarda. I'm really liking the Valgarda. Um, Only downside to it, it's only 4 shots, where the Arzina 300 Mag Tactical has 5 shots. But it's it's a man, it's like shooting an RPG, man. It's an amazing rifle. Hands down though, my favorite is the Arzina 300 Mag Tactical. That's my favorite rifle in game. I just found that the 375 was slapping the moose a little harder, would be in a bigger caliber. So that's what I was shooting them with. Uh, D DK for whitetail. If my herd management, if they spawn as all ones, is that good? So, in my experience, you want to have low levels, level 1 males and females in your exterior zones. That is a good thing. The zones that you want as your shooter zones, you don't want to have those low levels in those zones. Now, there is a such thing as having too many level 1s on your map, and then you'll have to go and shoot a few of them, you know what I mean? Get rid of a few. That would be insane if I had another Greatone wild boar just hanging out on my medved map. On my medved map, that'd be insane. My favorite gun is the M1. I own one in real life, and an AK, and a 50 BMG. You have a 50 BMG, Erica? Jeez. Wyatt, I added it up earlier. I have, I think I said 12. Yeah, I have 12 Greatones now. And that's mainly because I have like 7 Red Deer Greatones. So, oh, do you, Erica? Well, I'll tell you, I've always wanted a lever action 30-30, or a lever action 45-70, like old school rifleman, like off of the rifleman. That's what I've always wanted, is a lever action 30-30. And one day I'm going to get one. So if you run across one and it's a good deal, keep me in mind and let me know. Are you trying to get a mule deer Greatone right now, Wyatt? Yeah, I got 2 of those. First one was a pretty long grind for the first one, but the second one was probably less than 500 kills from the first one. I had insane herd management on my mule deer. Where are my moose at? Huh, that's weird. That's weird. I've said from the get-go, this lake right here is probably where the great one moose is going to spawn because it's so difficult to get to. It is really difficult to get to without a tent. It's like out in the middle of nowhere. So I've said from the beginning of the grind, this is probably where the great one's going to spawn at. You're not a Bama fan. You're an Auburn fan. Who did Auburn get for their bowl game, Erica? Auburn had a pretty good season this year, didn't they? Oh, I gotta put some scent spray on. Oh, geez, you played Alabama, 27-20. Nice. Yeah, I remember you telling me you were an Auburn fan. I do like to see the TikTok reels and the Facebook reels from there's a guy who's like a die-hard Alabama fan. He's Roll Tide Willie. I like to see what he puts out. He puts out some nice stuff. Yeah, the Eckers 30-06 is good. If you have the DLC, the Hanson 30-06 is even better. It's an AK platform 30-06. You have the Hanson 30-06 and then you have the Perry 308. Both of those rifles are amazing. I forget what the bolt action 308 is, but it's good too. I just like a 308 rifle. I shoot a 308 in real life. I think I've got nothing but females at this lake. Yeah, that's all I got here is females. Oh, I forgot I put a tent here. I forgot I had a zone here. I got zones here. Yeah, I like the 49ers too. I really like the Panthers, but I'm a fan of Christian McCaffrey, so I pull for the 49ers as well. And back when Steve Young was quarterback for the 49ers and they had Jerry Rice and Steve Young and those guys, I really liked the 49ers then. They used to be my team they used to be my Madden team, like in the early 90s. Oh, you follow soccer? Okay. I don't follow soccer, but I guess being for Germany, you would. Yeah, Joe Montana was the GOAT. He sure was. Joe Montana, he was a great quarterback. He would have went on to do even better things if he wouldn't have had that. I think he broke his leg or something. Broke his leg, broke his ankle, did something like that. He would have been even more amazing if he didn't have that injury that ended his career. Oh, that stuck him hard. That hit him hard. I hear Dad was a Packers fan. You gotta give it to the Packers though. Brett Favre was an amazing quarterback. He was tough as nails. Still is tough as nails. What do you think about the Colts bringing uh Phillip Rivers back out of retirement? Yeah, I mean I've never been a Packers fan, but I've always been a fan of Brett Favre. Cuckoo bananas. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. And the coaches are like, he sure didn't forget how to throw a football. There's more to it than just being able to throw a football. You got to have the team behind you and all. That team's got to be protecting you. or it's not going to end well. Especially a quarterback of his age. It's not going to end well. That's the thing about those guys. They just don't know. They don't have any quit in them. They don't know when to get out. Come on, female, get out of the way. You gonna die on the field? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not gonna. It's probably not gonna end well. But you know, they had a better selection than Cam Newton. You know, Cam Newton's openly said, "Look, if they would have called and asked me, I would have came out of retirement." You know, Cam Newton stayed in shape. He's still in shape and all that good stuff. Cam Newton was a jam-up quarterback. He still is a good quarterback, and he's built like a freaking freight train. Um, and like Phillip Rivers is like 15, 20 years older than Cam Newton. Like I don't even think Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton might only be like 38 years old. Like he's not even 40 yet. He is way faster than Phillip Rivers. He has a better pocket presence. He can scramble better than Phillip Rivers. He would have been an overall better pick overall for them. But I guess they did what they felt was best on short notice, I guess. I don't know. Cam Newton does come with a bit of an attitude, though. So I guess they opted for the less drama, and I'll just deal with Phillip Rivers' shortcomings, I guess, with the comparison. Don't get me wrong, I'm not taking anything from Phillip Rivers. He is a good quarterback. He was a good quarterback in his day. But I don't feel he's the quarterback of today's day and time. His time has passed. You think it's gonna be that bad, Erica? I don't I don't look for it to be a good ordeal, but I don't know. It's hard to say what might happen. I wish him well, and I hope he stays safe. Yeah, yeah. He was an exciting quarterback to watch when he played for the Panthers. I was really sad to see him like give up football altogether, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, they better hope they have a good line. Da-da-da-da, Super Cam. Erica, can you believe that Adeline the Savage will be 5 years old in February? You remember when you nicknamed her Savage? God, that's been forever ago. Yeah, 5. And Olivia's gonna be 3. Oh my God, Erica, she is so smart and and beautiful. Those girls, whew, my girls. I'm a little biased because they are my girls, but if you ask me, they're the most beautiful little girls in the world. They are definitely daddy's babies. Erica, girl, your math ain't mathing. Your math ain't mathing. 25 ain't halfway to 30. You you about 5/8 of the way there. Oh man, halfway to 30 would be 15. I'm just teasing though. Oh wow, I hope it don't get that bad, Erica. I actually noticed today I'm starting to struggle a little with my back. I felt some, I was working today and I felt some muscles kind of tense up in my back when I was um, knelt down working on something. And I went to stand up. And it was kind of, I had to stretch out a little bit when I stood up. 6'4". Wow, you're taller than I am, Erica. I'm only 6'2". A lot of bad injuries, yeah. You've been a lot rougher on your body than you should have been. That was a level 3. I thought it was a level 2. That was too high. Oh wow. Where's my mail at? You have tuberculosis, Erica? Jeez. Sorry to hear that. Oh, okay, Erica. to be careful with that. That's the right dangerous diagnosis you got. I got to bump this tent back a little bit. I'm a little bit too close to that zone. Oh, you had it for over a year now? That's a good thing they sent you to the doctor to get you some medication, try to help. Oh yeah, yeah, you got to be tough. Welcome back, Casey. How's work going? No, nothing cool while you were away. Ready to go home already? Can't start that, Casey. You got a long way to go, babe. Oh, where are you going? Oh, dang it. I lost my breath. Oh, alright. Well, it is midnight. I've got to end the stream as much as I hate to with this many people watching, but I've got to work tomorrow. I will see you guys later on. I'll be back streaming tomorrow around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys will come back and join me. Much love, Casey, Erica. We'll catch you guys later on. Make sure you guys that came in tonight from Chopper and Lady Legend stream, make sure you guys don't be strangers. Come back and hang out with us. We're here all the time, and we like to talk. Y'all have a good one. God bless you, and remember, Jesus loves you.